Join us on a journey into a world where history comes alive. In this extraordinary gallery, discover a delightful and spirited collection of the top 60 entertaining historical images from the Groovy era. You may just find yourself speechless when you see these powerful snapshots. Number 60. Raquel Welch, USO Tour, 1967. Pictured here is Raquel Welch, dazzling the U.S. troops in South Vietnam during the USO Christmas Tour of 1967. The actress and sex symbol performed alongside the legendary Bob Hope, leaving a lasting impression on both soldiers and the audience. Raquel's strong, sexy image, particularly from her role in 1 Million Years BC, made her an icon of the 1960s and 1970s, capturing the hearts of millions. Number 59. Davina and Jean Patchett at Madison Square, 1958. Two supermodels, Davina and Jean Patchett, took the fashion world by storm in the late 50s. Both graced the covers of Vogue early in their careers, establishing themselves as sought-after models. After their modeling days, they chose to lead relatively quiet lives. Number 58. Young Arnold flexing for these older ladies, 1970. In this candid snapshot from the 1970s, a young Arnold Schweitzer flaunts his impressive biceps for a pair of elderly women. Little did they know, this Austrian bodybuilder would go on to become Mr. Universe and Mr. Olympia multiple times, before transitioning into a successful acting career and later pursuing a career in politics. Number 57. Charles Bronson, 1963. Renowned actor Charles Bronson appears here alongside Steve McQueen in the classic film The Great Escape from 1963. Bronson had already made a name for himself in Hollywood with numerous successful roles dating back to 1951. Often compared to a rugged Clark Gable, Bronson enjoyed a successful career on both sides of the Atlantic, earning accolades and recognition for his exceptional performances. Number 56. Al Pacino and Marlon Brando, 1972. Two acting legends, Al Pacino and Marlon Brando, immortalized themselves in the crime mob thriller The Godfather, 1972. They played father and son in the film, and their powerful performances have contributed greatly to its cultural impact, which has spawned a successful trilogy. Number 55. Francois Hardy, 1960s. French singer-songwriter Francois Hardy made her debut in the early 1960s, capturing hearts with her hit song, Tous les garçons et les filles. Hardy's talent extended beyond singing as she dabbled in acting and gained admiration from renowned musicians like Bob Dylan and Mick Jagger. Number 54. Albert Schweitzer and his kitten, Pierrette, 1951. Albert Schweitzer, a notable French-German philosopher and physician, established his hospital in Lambaréné, French Equatorial Africa in 1913. During his time there, he and his wife were held as prisoners of war from 1917 to 1918. Schweitzer devoted his life to humanitarian efforts, writing, preaching, and promoting medical knowledge. Number 53. The cast of Saturday Night Live, 1976. Saturday Night Live emerged as a groundbreaking comedy show in 1975, introducing fresh comedic talent and daring sketches that captivated audiences. Known for pushing boundaries and creating controversies, SNL has become a breeding ground for new comedic stars over the decades. Number 52. Keith Richards and Mick Jagger in Saint-Tropez, 1971. In 1971, Keith Richards and Mick Jagger attended Jagger's wedding with Bianca Moreno in Saint-Tropez. Despite a confusing wedding with multiple best men claiming the title, the couple managed to tie the knot, becoming one of the most iconic pairs in music history. Number 51. Jimi Hendrix, February 17, 1967. Jimi Hendrix, synonymous with blues and guitar virtuosity, made a profound impact on rock and roll history during his short but explosive career. From legendary performances like Woodstock to a tragic end, Hendrix's influence endures. Number 50. Robin Williams clowning around outside the Comedy Store, 1978. The legendary Robin Williams showcased his comedic genius through various mediums, earning recognition for his versatile talent, from stand-up to film and television. Mork and Mindy was his breakout role, propelling him to future greatness. Number 49. The Beatles, 1961. John, George, Paul, and Pete, sometimes referred to as the fifth Beatle. Formed in 1960, the Beatles rapidly gained popularity, becoming one of the most celebrated rock bands worldwide. With their revolutionary sound and Beatlemania fan frenzy, they etched their names in music history. Number 48. John Lennon and Yoko Ono in Rue des Antibes, Cannes, 1971. John Lennon is pictured here with his wife Yoko Ono in Cannes in 1971. Both known for their artistic endeavors, Ono excelled in performance art and multimedia while advocating for peace. Number 47. Nico and Lou Reed, 1966. Lou Reed, frontman of the Velvet Underground, joined forces with the German musician, model, and actress Nico, creating timeless music. Together, they penned memorable songs for Nico's solo career. Number 46. Jack Nicholson and Roman Polanski on Vacation, 1975. Jack Nicholson and director Roman Polanski shared a close friendship even before Nicholson's role in Polanski's film Chinatown, 1974. Nicholson stood by Polanski during the tragic murder of his wife, Sharon Tate, offering support during tumultuous times. Number 45. Kids on their way to Woodstock, August 1969. Woodstock, a legendary music festival, attracted a massive crowd of free-spirited individuals in search of days of partying and music. However, heavy traffic led many to turn back, resulting in an estimated 1 million people heading home. Number 44. David Bowie and Cher, 1975. David Bowie and Cher, two legendary stars, teamed up to perform a memorable medley of their hit songs. The iconic appearance took place on Cher's television show, Cher, showcasing Bowie's versatility as a performer. Number 43. Pink Floyd, Venezia, 1989. Pink Floyd, one of the most influential rock bands, performed to a massive crowd during one of their last concerts in Venice in 1989. Their innovative stage shows left a lasting impression on the music world for others to follow. Number 42. David Bowie on the set of The Man Who Fell to Earth. David Bowie's multifaceted career included acting, with his first feature film being The Man Who Fell to Earth, 1976. The film, where Bowie played an alien searching for water, received praise for his performance and production quality. Number 41. Bill Gates and Paul Allen in 1980. Bill Gates and Paul Allen, the dynamic duo behind Microsoft, embarked on their journey to revolutionize computer software. Both college dropouts, their partnership led to extraordinary success, making them two of the richest and most influential individuals in the world. Number 40. Surfers at Kaena Point, Oahu, 1962. Kaena Point in Oahu, Hawaii has been a beloved surfing spot for decades, especially during winter, when the waves are sizable and strong. Apart from being a surfer's paradise, the area is renowned for its rich flora and fauna, benefiting from successful conservation efforts. Legends claim that Kaena Point serves as a mystical jumping-off point between two worlds, adding an extra layer of mystery and allure to this already fascinating location. Number 39. Boys mimicking police in London, 1975. In 1975, young boys in London were spotted mimicking Metropolitan Police Service officers. The MPS officers wore standardized uniforms, including bobby helmets, open-neck tunics, black overcoats, trousers, and black boots or shoes. These uniforms were carefully designed to distinguish them from military personnel and to maintain a recognizable image of police authority. Number 38. Weird Al Yankovic, circa 1970. The famous singer-songwriter Weird Al Yankovic demonstrated his flair for humor and parodies from a young age, as evident from this candid photo taken around 1970. Throughout his career, Yankovic became known for his comical reinterpretations of popular songs, earning him a large and devoted fan base. With over 150 songs and more than 12 million album sales, Weird Al's unique musical talent has made a lasting impression. Number 37. The Monkees monkeying around at the Art Institute of Chicago in the 1960s. The American rock and pop band The Monkees was formed in 1965 and gained prominence through the TV series The Monkees. The members, Peter Tork, Mickey Dolenz, Davy Jones, and Michael Nesmith, showcased their musical talent and comedic flair on the show, which led to a successful career in the music industry. Number 36. David Bowie smoking a cigar with Iggy Pop and Coco Schwab, June 1976. David Bowie, accompanied by his personal assistant Coco Schwab and close friend Iggy Pop, enjoys a moment together in June 1976. Coco Schwab's deep bond with Bowie earned her a significant place in his life, and she remained an inseparable part of his journey until Bowie's passing in 2016. Number 35. The man who modeled as Uncle Sam poses in front of the iconic poster, 1970. Uncle Sam, one of the most iconic symbols representing the United States of America, has served as a personification of the government and national identity. The Uncle Sam persona has been widely used in times of war and as a symbol of national representation, making it one of the most recognizable and enduring images in American history. Number 34. Thomas Birdsong, aerospace engineer at NASA Langley Research Center, 1963. Thomas Birdsong, an aerospace engineer, made significant contributions to NASA's space program, particularly at the Langley Research Center. His work and dedication played a pivotal role in helping the U.S. achieve its goal of landing on the moon during the historic Apollo missions.
The Space Launch System is the next generation heavy lift rocket for NASA that's going to take humans and cargo missions farther into deep space than ever before.
Number 33. Abby Hoffman salutes you, 1968. Abby Hoffman, a Jewish social and political activist, co-founded the Youth International Party, Yippies, in 1967. The Yippies advocated for freedom of speech, equality, and anti-war ideals. Hoffman's activism led to frequent arrests and encounters with authority figures, but he remained steadfast in his pursuit of social change. Number 32. Pink Floyd, 1973. Pink Floyd, comprised of Nick Mason, Roger Waters, Richard Wright, Syd Barrett, and David Gilmour, stands as one of the most recognizable and influential rock bands in history. With 15 highly acclaimed albums and over 250 million records sold worldwide, Pink Floyd is one of the most influential bands in history. Number 31. A young Bryan Cranston and his dog, 1970. Bryan Cranston, best known for his iconic role as Walter White on Breaking Bad, is a multi-talented actor, voice artist, and producer. Over the years, he has received numerous awards, including Primetime Emmys, Tony Awards, and Screen Actors Guild Awards, establishing a reputation for excellence. Number 30. Beasties and a Boombox, 1986. The hip-hop musical trio Beastie Boys, consisting of Michael Mike D. Diamond, Adam MCA Yauch, and Adam Ad Rock Horovitz, made their mark on the music scene in 1980. Recognizable by their signature boomboxes, the Beastie Boys' unique style and sound earned them widespread acclaim and record-breaking album sales. Number 29. Alfred Hitchcock and Alma Reville in San Moritz, 1975. Alfred Hitchcock, a legendary filmmaker, and his wife Alma Reville, a talented screenwriter, formed a powerful creative duo. Their collaboration resulted in the production of numerous successful films and adaptations throughout their 6-decade-long careers in the silent film era and beyond. Number 28. Bill Nye in the 70s. Known as Bill Nye the Science Guy, Bill Nye is a mechanical engineer, presenter, and educator who achieved fame through his popular kids' television show. Bill Nye the Science Guy ran from 1993 to 1998, providing children with scientific knowledge in a fun and engaging manner. The show received widespread acclaim, winning numerous Emmy Awards. Number 27. David Byrne of Talking Heads in 1978. David Byrne, the frontman, guitarist, and songwriter of the Talking Heads, is celebrated for his peculiar vocals and the band's experimental sound. Talking Heads' unique blend of genres, including punk, ska, rap, and reggae, earned them a place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and a lasting impact on the music industry. Number 26. Dee Dee Ramone, Hammersmith Odeon, London, 1978. Dee Dee Ramone, born Douglas Glenn Colvin, served as the lead singer of the punk rock band The Ramones, one of the most influential groups in punk and alternative rock history. With a record number of concert performances and a strong legacy, the Ramones were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. Number 25. Commando Cody Defending the Universe, 1953. Commando Cody, portrayed by George Wallace and later by Judd Holdren, was featured in the superhero series Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe, 1955, and Radar Men from the Moon, 1952. As a daring character trying to avert climate change, Commando Cody entertained audiences with thrilling space adventures. Number 24. Jim Morrison by a Diego Rivera mural, Mexico, 1969. A fascinating stage presence and a controversy-filled personal life characterized Jim Morrison, the enigmatic frontman of The Doors. As a key figure in the 27 Club, Morrison's death remains shrouded in mystery, leaving an enduring legacy as a rock icon. Number 23. Julius Irving in the 1976 ABA All-Star Game Dunk Contest. Julius Irving, fondly known as Dr. J, is credited with popularizing slam dunking in basketball. As a revered athlete, he played for the Virginia Squires, New York Nets, and Philadelphia 76ers, becoming the 6th highest scorer in ABA and NBA history. His exceptional talent earned him 4 MVP awards and induction into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Number 22. Jackie Kennedy leaving a store of Yves Saint Laurent in Paris, 1974. Jackie Kennedy, the former First Lady of the United States, was married to John Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, until his assassination in 1963. She became an icon of style and grace for her commitment to the arts and education. Number 21. Joe Strummer in the 1970s. Joe Strummer, one of the most influential British artists, gained fame as the lead singer of the punk rock band The Clash. With their rebellious attitude, politicized lyrics, and breadth of musical influences, The Clash established themselves as punk and alternative rock pioneers. Number 20. Paul Newman at the Cannes Film Festival, 1973. Paul Newman, a highly acclaimed actor, was often compared to Steve McQueen for his exceptional performances in box office hits such as The Verdict, 1982, The Hustler, 1961, and Exodus, 1960. Despite officially retiring in 2007, Newman made a comeback of sorts by lending his voice to projects like the BBC's documentary, The Meerkats. Number 19. Notorious B.I.G. just graduated from kindergarten, 1970s. Born Christopher George Latour Wallace, Notorious B.I.G., or Biggie Smalls, was an influential and successful rapper. Despite his relatively short career due to his assassination in 1997 at the age of 27, he had already made a significant impact in hip-hop and gangsta rap. His posthumous album, Life After Death, was released just 16 days after his death and went on to become a massive success. Number 18. Kirk Douglas in Saint-Tropez, 1975. Hollywood legend Kirk Douglas was a director, actor, producer, and author. Born in 1916, Douglas had an active role in film and television from the early 1940s. He also had his own production company and received numerous awards and nominations for his work. Number 17. Philippine Jeepneys roaming the streets of NYC, 1960s. Jeepneys, initially introduced in the 1960s, became the primary mode of transportation in the Philippines. These unique vehicles were crafted from leftover parts of U.S. military jeeps from World War II. Often brightly painted with various designs and symbols, Jeepneys offered an iconic and quirky sight on the streets. Number 16. Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison, 1968. Johnny Cash performed a series of concerts in prisons, including the famous Folsom Prison concert in 1968. The concert was recorded and turned into a live album, which became a massive hit and reached the #1 spot on the country music charts. Cash's prolific creativity led to the creation of massive hits like Ring of Fire. Number 15. Marvin Gaye and Michael Jackson, 1978. Marvin Gaye, known for his soulful lyrics about love and tenderness, met Michael Jackson, who was already a rising star in the pop genre, in 1978. Both artists had a significant influence on the music industry, with Jackson eventually earning the title King of Pop. Number 14. Martin Luther King meets Malcolm X, 1964. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, two influential figures heavily involved in social and civil rights activism, had an encounter on March 26, 1964. Although they both preached for peace, unity, and equal opportunities for African Americans, they had different approaches to achieving these goals. Number 13. Verna Lissy, 1960s. Verna Lissy, an Italian actress known for her striking good looks, began her career in European films and later transitioned to Hollywood productions. Often compared to Marilyn Monroe, Lissy starred in several Hollywood films, including How to Murder Your Wife, 1965. Number 12. Alain Delon and Romy Schneider, a couple who met on the set of the film Christine in 1958, got engaged but later separated in 1963. Their split was due to Delon's affair with German actress and model Nico, resulting in the birth of their son, Christian Aaron, in 1962. Number 11. The first ever Mickey Mouse Club meeting, 1955. This photo captures the very first meeting of the Mickey Mouse Club in 1955. The show featured a variety of segments, including cartoons, music, and comedy, and it showcased a regular but ever-changing cast of teen actors. Number 10. Marlon Brando in Paris, 1966. Marlon Brando, known for his iconic role in The Godfather, was a highly influential actor and one of the most significant figures in the film industry. Apart from his successful acting career, Brando was also involved in civil rights activism and supported the ideals of Martin Luther King Jr. He participated in the March on Washington in 1963 and joined the Freedom Rides. After Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination in 1968, Brando continued to advocate for civil rights and furthered King's work. Number 9. Pelé and Bobby Moore after Brazil defeated England, 1970. This moment captured two of the world's most famous sportsmen, Pelé and Bobby Moore, showcasing world-class sportsmanship. The photo was taken after Pelé's team defeated England at the 1970 World Cup. The legendary footballers exchanged shirts as a gesture of mutual respect for each other and the game they loved. Number 8. Alfred Hitchcock directs Kim Novak, 1958. In this picture, actress Kim Novak and director Alfred Hitchcock are seen working together on the film Vertigo, which was adapted from the novel From Among the Dead. Novak was the second choice for the leading role after the original actress, Vera Miles, had to withdraw due to pregnancy. Number 7. 1972, and Ally McGraw looks a lot like Kendall Jenner. Ally McGraw, a famous model and actress, gained attention for her performances opposite Hollywood heavyweights like Chris Christopherson and Steve McQueen. She won a Golden Globe for Most Promising Newcomer after her role in Goodbye Columbus in 1969. Number 6. Actress Jane Fonda shopping at the supermarket in the late 1960s. Jane Fonda has earned both Golden Globe and Oscar nominations for her roles in various films. Interestingly, during the 1960s, she was one of 1,600 Americans monitored by the NSA, National Security Agency, likely due to her active involvement in political activism. Fonda was a supporter of the Civil Rights Movement and an outspoken opponent of the Vietnam War.
Hi.
Hop in, honey.
Number 5. Sharon Tate looking sexy while eating a pear, 1967. Sharon Tate, an American actress and model, was one of Hollywood's rising stars. Tragically, she was brutally murdered by members of the Manson family in 1969 while she was 8.5 months pregnant with her and director Roman Polanski's child. Number 4. Ronald Reagan hosting GE Theater, 1950s. Before his political career, Ronald Reagan was a decorated actor who hosted the General Electric Theater and served as the head of film committees like the Screen Actors Guild. Number 3. Natalie Wood posing, 1970. Natalie Wood, an American actress who started as a child actor, starred in numerous films and television movie productions. Her untimely death in 1981 remains a subject of speculation, as she was found under mysterious circumstances. Number 2. Elizabeth Taylor at the Gare de Lyon, Paris, 1971. Elizabeth Taylor, known for her beauty and acting talent, landed iconic roles in films like Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1958, and Cleopatra, 1963. Her personal life, marked by 7 marriages and divorces, attracted significant media attention. Number 1. The last photo ever taken of Charlie Chaplin, 1977. Charlie Chaplin, renowned for his distinctive mustache and silent film roles, was a revolutionary actor and filmmaker. Co-founding United Artists, he gained complete control over his films and was involved in writing, directing, producing, and starring in them. This photo was taken in 1977, the year of his passing, after a career that spanned over 70 years and covered various film genres. History has never looked so good. We hope you enjoyed this exciting journey through time. If you want more fascinating content like this, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more exciting stories.